terenowy. Teraz masz mapę street i geocache'ów i trailów offline.
Na premium.
Ale mam. To jest tym pierwszym. To jest tu.
Może czekolada wylewa się aż.
To jest tu. To jest ten pierwszy zamek po prawej? To jest przed tym.
Po prawej to jest zamek, po prawej to jest AB, po lewej jest kościół.
No po prawej to jest to. Nie piłka zda się dopiero będzie.
3 minuty i 0 ludzi.
Prawo jakoś.
That, guys, is a slain abbey. Ruins. Very old place. And very old slain church. Slain abbey. (433 AD). The first Christian missionary to Ireland, later known as St. Patrick, lit the large celebration fire here on the hill of Slane. We are on the top of the hill. You can see we are quite high. Here is the place where all the missionary was living. We'll walk inside the walls on the top and the bottom. Let's go in. Used to be some herb over here. You can see here is the place for the chimney. Then look inside. Yeah, it's quite deep. That's one of the chimneys. You can see this was some feasting hall, because here is another chimney. Open as well. Yeah. Here we have some entrance. Supposed to be tower over here, which is completely destroyed. Let's see what's inside here. Yeah, absolutely closed. Let's walk inside. There is some light over here. Some child could climb in on the second floor. Unfortunately, we are not small enough, but after the second floor, you can see over there, you could walk over there to the wall. Unfortunately, my arm is broken. I mean, the thumb and the wrist injured, so I will be not climbing today. That was the main room. We can see over there, very old place. inside here. Could be some table here, stone table before. Here probably was some small entrance, and here we have the stairs to the top of the tower, where we'll go in a second. Let's go on the tower. It's very narrow and slippery, like you can see. Our first window view. We're going further. It's quite low actually. When you stand here, you can see. Let me see how low is this door, guys. Not so high. So you have to always bend yourself to walk through. And we have view from first floor. On this side you have view for the church and beautiful tree. And we go further. Here's another set of stairs. And you can see that there are some stairs going up, or at least looks like there are stairs, but they must be destroyed. On the stairs down, which are leading to the Abbey Church and Abbey Old Graveyard, which is on the other side, which is just amazing. And here we are in the walls of the Abbey when all the monastery and monks was living. It's completely ruined. But you can come, you can walk on the walls. If you feel safe, there is, like you can see, there is no restriction. You can walk on the walls. We used to do this with friends before. We used to walk on this top over here, jump over here. Then we used to jump over here and walk all this way to the second tower over there. Like you can see the door over there with view over here. But at the moment, there is a gate now. There's two gates, which is here and there. They haven't been here in few years ago. So this is what changed here, definitely. You can go there. And go the stairs up. Here we have another view. You have to be very careful on the head. Another view. We are higher and higher. We will go to the top of the tower. Be careful. It's very steepery stairs, and there is, like you can see, no handles, nothing to protect from falling. They put a lock. This lock wasn't here before, so the only thing what you can do is stand here and have a look how this looks from the top of the tower of the Abbey. It's absolutely amazing. All the Abbey is amazing, and how it looks. The graveyards have very old grave of one of the pirates. Will we find it? I don't know. Last time we've been here, I couldn't find it. But you can see only how this looks from the top of the tower. Unfortunately, like I said, I can't go through the fence. The fence is closed at the moment. We have somebody taking care of the graveyards because of this gate, which haven't been here. Before we was going through this door, there was no gate. We jump over here. Actually, it's enough to do the step. I know it's dangerous because it's quite high. Then we could jump over here. and walk all this wall over here, over there, over there, over there to the second tower. And there used to be stairs over there, which are gone already, but you can have another view through different door on the other side of this tower. We'll go now down. Hi. Your video is not clear. Ah, that's not clear. Probably because on this tower it's not so much good coverage. Let me just clear cameras. Maybe it's cameras. Hopefully it's on the cameras. Thank you so for letting me know. I am in the Slane Hill in Ireland, in the County Meath. It's one of the very old abbeys. 400, I think, 60 something AD. So here is all the abbey, the rest of the abbey. And where are you from, my friends? Like you can see, it's very low here. We go back over here. There is somebody in the tower over there. I don't know, can we zoom in? Yeah. We can wave to him, maybe he will wave back. Oh, he's waving back. That's some nice gentleman over there. Okay. I remember last time we've been here with friends, you can exactly go in one of this door, climb up and walk between these two. He said there is no entrance. He climbed over there. We are going now over there. We see what he's doing there, and then we'll go on the old graveyard. I will show you how look the old graveyard. We'll try to find the pirate grave. Like I said last time with friends, we couldn't find it. That's a big window. Like you can see, compared to me, how big this window is. Let me put myself. So it's a huge window. We just next to it, massive window. Another one is over there. That's outside window of the abbey. And here we have a tower. It's very nice that somebody is watching us all the time. And I've seen that one of the moment there was 10 of you, 15 of you. Here are some stairs. Oh, there are stairs up actually. So he go on the stairs. Halfway, he said. Yeah, kind of. Few stairs are missing, like you can see. So you have to climb here. Be careful, please, Gabriel. And there are stairs even more.
Don't go up there.
More up.
I wouldn't trust it.
For the tower.
There's a sign, don't go up there.
What is sign?
There's a sign saying, loose something.
Oh yes, loose stones. So we don't go there. But it's nice. It's very nice.
Can I
Yes.
reach my phone from there?
Yeah, it is very dangerous because here is hole. Here is very high, and you could go few more steps only to stand here and see from here. Will not risk it. Not with my hands, you know. And do what?
Oh, I have no hands.
Because
it's really loose.
So we have to go very, very slowly down. Now, like I said, because I have injured hand, so climbing here, it's not easy. With my hand, okay, we could go to the top. Okay, let me show you here. Here used to be the kitchen. This place, look, somebody left some Maria over here. Maria figure. That's a nice setup. Somebody set up something on the stones and make her an altar or something like this. That's not very, very old figure. but looks very nice. Somebody had some idea to put Maria over there. And here, that's the door what I was telling you. A few years ago, or several years ago, I was climbing this way up, and I could do this even today if not injury. I spent today 4 hours in hospital, so unfortunately I can't climb there. But it's enough space easily to climb up, and once you climb, you're going to this window, access to this window, and there is corridor leading to this, so you can walk between them. You can see over there how it looks. So definitely it was second floor over here, and another chimney. Stock a lot of branches, so probably some birdies make a nest over there in this one. Here is another chimney. Is the same story? Yeah, the same story. Some birdie make a nest over here.
In the back pocket.
Why?
I don't have any good pockets.
Now it's very warm. That's the tower we've been. We'll go and check now the church itself and the graveyard itself. So to let you know where we are and how it looks. That's the picture of this church, and that's how church looks at the moment. So quite good. And again, we can see here it's believed that in 433 AD, the first Christian missionary to Ireland, later known as St. Patrick, lit a large celebration fire here on the Hill of Slane. Soon after St. Patrick's, a monastery associated with St. Erc was built on the site, but we know little of its history until the church was rebuilt in its present form in 1512. When Sir Christopher Fleming founded a Franciscan friary. The church was built to a simple plan, but it has a fine bell tower. Oh yeah, the bell tower is just amazing. The aisle to the south was added later on. Nearby the remains of the college. So this was actually a college, guys, which was founded to serve the church and housed 4 priests. Only 4 priests was in this old house, who was living there, of course. 4 lay brothers. Okay, 4 priestesses, 4 lay brothers, and 4 choristers. It was built around and open, cordoned with the priests' residence to the north. The window, fireplaces, and the double wardrobe toilets survive. So that's where we've been second ago. Now we enter the graveyard. Let's see what grave we can find over here. If this is so old, I can see most of these graves, like I see now, it's died 1940, 1947, 1929 we have at the moment, 1925. 1925, it's the earliest what we found at the moment. Many of them are very invisible, but they are not so old like I was expecting. This, you can see, it's quite new or renewed. That's very old, but on old like this, you can't see absolutely nothing. There are some writing here. There is something, but the date is 1929. 1929 is at the moment the oldest what we found. Let me see how this looks. Here is very old grave, but the same. There is no chance that you will find out what year it was done. What year somebody died over there. So 1925 is the oldest at the moment what we found. You can see it's a mixture of old and new. I think it's the generation of the families what was laid down over here in peace. So if somebody from the family died later on, or you have here, look at this. 1908, and it looks quite new. 1908, 1914, 1933, 1943, 1964, 1985, 1992. Wow. Just what I can say about this. I won't step on this. I just make the zoom that you can see the same what I see. And look at these dates. It's just incredible. Okay, let's walk around. The oldest we found is 1908. 1908, it's very, you can see the tower from the other side. It's very big, like on the graveyard. It was small church with big tower. They were saying it was bell tower. There is a fence at the moment here. Before you could go under and see it from the under. I love this tree. That's one of my favorite places for the picture because we are very high on the hill. So the photos are just stunning from here. We are looking for some very old graves. And for now we are on 1908, so not really old. Even these very old graves don't have very old years on it. I don't know why some of them looks very old and the year on them it's not so old, you know what I mean? Like this is 1979 and here is 1953, but because it was family grave, like later in 1991 it was changed. 1911, 1908 we found the oldest one at the moment. So you see some of them has only cross and nothing else over here. So you don't even know who is laying there. That's family grave as well. Like here you can see they are brand new, but you know it's a family. Probably both of them belong together. Somebody must have here buried someone before. Still 1906 I think was the oldest one what we found at the moment. I'm very surprised there is none of the graves from... Oh, we have. Look, 1893. That's a family one. That's just amazing one. Look at these dates. Look what happened here. We have first one, 1893, 1908, 1915, 1957, 1968, 1924, 1964, 1990, 1984, 1991, and the last one 2006, age of 87. Just amazing. So 1893, the oldest grave what we found at the moment is 1893. And next to it, I'm pretty sure it belonged to the same family, very old one. Just the other one is renew. To see this from closer, we have to walk around because we don't step on the graves. We can walk around just to have a look like this. How beautifully done is this and how engraving in the stone used to be done in the past. That's just stunning. What I was saying, I love this tree. It's my favorite place in this place. So in 1893 is the oldest one what we found, but like I said, we have old graves like this with you can't read nothing from it. This is we are going now for very old part of the graveyard. I know somewhere here was buried the pirate, a real pirate, yeah. And there is a skull with two bones on it. Very old. You can't see the dates on it. Absolutely no dates. So there is no chance that you will find out what year they died here. You can see age 59, for example, but the year as well, aged 58. No, died 9 December, but no year maybe given. No, everywhere. Who died? Who died? Not no died. Who? That's who. W here. Who died? That bell tower is just stunning over here. So 1893 was the oldest grave what we found over here at the moment. Visible, the oldest visible, because like you can see, all these some of these graves are very old and invisible, big even. But there is, if you will spray this with something or put the, not spray, sorry for my language, if you put piece of paper here and go on the paper with pencil, then every single hole will make the writing, and then you can actually read what is written here, engraved, not written actually, and then maybe you'll be able to find some dates when somebody died. So many of them, so many very old graves. So this is grave as well. So here very old grave, and dawn, wow, like a book. So at that time making something like this, it's incredible. Here we can see even the, to be honest with you, I don't know how to call it. It's kind of, it's a grave, but you just remove the top and somebody is laying inside there. If you know how it's called, you can let me know, because I have no idea how to call this. Tomb? It's outside the grave. Tomb? What is this exactly? And the writing is on the top here. You can see an angels on this, and the writing is very invisible as well, unfortunately. But I think the date is written in old letters. I am old Roman letters. Yeah. Oh, here we have 1897. This one is 1880. So that's the oldest in the moment. We have here 1880 date, if you can see, 1880. He was age 75. So that's very decent age to live 75 years in that time, in that years. Wow, that's incredible. We're still looking for the pirate grave. It was somewhere here long time ago. I don't believe that it was removed. But this graveyard have the pirate grave, definitely. It was, that's very late. Look, it's 1889. So like I was saying, it's a abbey church, on the Slane. And there behind the wall is all the abbey where all the monks was living. Oh, we have one more older. Look at this. 1873. 72 years old as well. Wow. And 1897, 70 years old. So people in this time, they saying they didn't live so long, but that's not true. Not everybody. 72, 72 was very, very decent age, like for that times. So 1886. Oh my goodness, we have the oldest one here. And this, he lived only 23 years. But you can see it was 1863 and 1865. Two of them. 1863, 1865. Age 23. But this one is later on, it's age 61. And later on, 75. But look at this. 1887, age 93. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. 93 years old. He lived 2 centuries almost. Wow. Very, very old graves. Just walk and check. We are looking for the pirate grave. We know it's here. We found it a few times. It have engraved the skull and the bones, crossing bones. But because all of this is very old, it's very hard to find anything. I didn't know that the life is taking so much battery. Like my battery is running down, jumped to 20%, and I had 70 half an hour ago. Wow, that's incredible how this eat the battery. I don't think so we'll find the grave of the pirate. So let's go and show you again there is a monument of St. Patrick and big, very old church cross. See? This cross is better visible like this. And my favorite tree.